Welcome everyone, and thank you very much for joining us for today's fundraising appeal to support Afghan judges and lawyers in light of the tragic events of this summer. My own links to Afghanistan go back to 9/11 and what was meant to be my first job as a graduate out of university. I spent the subsequent decade working in Afghanistan in various capacities for its government, for Her Majesty's government, for the UN, and for various NGOs. Much of that work was spent seeking to assist efforts to build the rule of law in Afghanistan, which brought me into contact with many brave and inspiring Afghans who were front and center of that effort: judges, prosecutors, defense lawyers, and legal educators. It was precisely such individuals who got in touch in the immediate aftermath of the fall of Kabul this summer, explaining the dangers they faced and seeking urgent help with evacuation. In the course of efforts to help those individuals, it became apparent that many others across the legal community were similarly engaged in different ways. One of the most striking of these efforts, in both ambition and scale and dedication, is the project spearheaded by Baroness Kennedy's amazing team at the IBAHRI to assist women judges, lawyers, and their families to leave Afghanistan and secure a future elsewhere.
When the Kabul fell, we were receiving communications, like so many lawyers around the world, from Afghan lawyers and judges. Indeed, I spoke to my friend Fawzia, who's here with us tonight, by telephone, and knew that she was in great anguish about her own position. And she and her family were in hiding and very anxious about their situation. But she was just as anxious for her female colleagues and worried for their safety too. Leaving everything behind and the job that you love and the role that you played, and knowing that the future is uncertain, is a very hard thing. And I want you to imagine it for yourselves. It's just so hard for these people. And it's that whole business of solidarity that I think brings us all here tonight. I feel very strongly that an institute like ours, but any lawyers around the world, we feel a sense of camaraderie for each other because we believe in the rule of law. We don't just do our job because we, want to earn a living. We do it because we actually believe in the purposes of law and its fundamental role in any decent society, that it cuts across all aspects of our lives, as we know. And but it's also about the creation of that great pillar in our society, which is that there have to be fundamental rules by which we can live together in harmony and peace and respectful of justice. And so it's right that we should step forward when terrible things are happening to our colleagues in different parts of the world. And who more deserving than these lawyers, these women lawyers who are trying to make Afghan into a decent society with the rule of law.